In today's video, we're going to be going over 7 must-haves for home workouts. These are all basic items which should be fairly easy to find, and at the end of the video, I'm going to share with you one bonus tip. Sasha, my name is Sasha, and welcome to today's episode. Number 1, a yoga mat. Yoga mats are great for stretching, for making a grippy surface, and sort of creating a zone of where you're going to be exercising in. Yoga mats are not only important for creating a little zone, exercise area for you, but in terms of safety. Regardless of what surface you're working out on, say it's hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, anything, you name it, you want to have something that gives you traction. Otherwise, your risk of slipping is going to be greater, thereby leading to injury, or injury potential anyways, so why risk that? Yoga mats come in all different colors, designs, thicknesses, materials. All you have to do is find one. They're not too expensive. Just get one of decent quality and it should last you a pretty long time. Number 2, a stability ball. A stability ball is one of my favorite at-home workout pieces of equipment. It's light, it's easy, you can do a number of exercises, and it's really great for core workouts. This versatile piece of equipment, if you want to call it that, is great because it works on your balance, your core, and also it's great for doing isolation exercises. Supercharge your bodyweight workouts and strengthen your core by using a stability ball, meaning use it for dumbbell presses, mountain climbers. I'm not a big fan of planks, but planks or any other exercises. Essentially, any exercise you need a bench to do, you can use a stability ball to do. Whereas on a bench, you're kind of just lying there. Using one of these balls is going to make it so that you have to engage your core, since you're going to need to maintain stability throughout your movements. Consequently, you're going to be challenging your core way more, so maybe you'll get better results compared to doing the exercises you were doing using a bench. I don't know, depends on your workouts. Aside from working out, yoga balls are great for stretching, and especially if you have low back problems, it can help relieve a lot of that pressure off of your back when you're doing exercises. Another way I use a yoga ball, and you can do this, is I use it as a chair at my desk sometimes when I'm working because I just think it's really fun and it does have some benefits to it. So another side note, you can use it as a chair. Dumbbells and ankle weights. You don't necessarily need the ankle weights, but I found a very old pair, that's why I'm including it under this category. Now, a couple of things when it comes to dumbbells and ankle weights. For dumbbells, if possible, I would get the adjustable weight sets. That way you just have more variety, but that's not exactly necessary. As long as you have some sort of dumbbells, we can make it work. The benefit of using dumbbells is that you could do a wide variety of exercises, plus with dumbbells you're able to do isolation moves as well as have a wider range of motion in your movements. The flexibility and the increased range of motion is one of the #1 reasons why I'm a fan of dumbbells. When you compare it to a machine, which are good if you are worried about your form, but compared to a machine, you're not remaining stationary, so you can create a lot more patterns of movement. You can do one arm, 2 arms, You can alternate. As I mentioned with dumbbells, and the same thing with ankle weights, it gives you the ability to work on one side of your body at a time. You can use the left hand dumbbell, you can use the right ankle leg weight, and work on them separately or together. When it comes to ankle weights, I remember I used to wear them when I went to Krav or when I was jogging just to add more resistance. I think they're great for toning your body. They're good for leg lifts, glute workouts. Not only are ankle weights going to help burn more calories, but they're gonna help tone your overall body. When you incorporate your ankle weights into speed drills, you're gonna be adding resistance, therefore you'll be boosting your endurance as well. Since I haven't attended the gym in a while, I've been getting a little more creative with stuff around the house. That's why my next item is going to be a sturdy table. The reason I included a sturdy, keyword being sturdy, table for my home workouts is because I double it as a bench. So I'll throw my yoga mat on it and I'll use it for incline push-ups, dumbbell rows, when you put your knee down on the table. Sometimes I'll sit on it, I'll lie on it, I'll stretch on it. It's just easy. Or if I want to use it for split squats, something like that. You could also use it for pullovers, so it's pretty versatile as well. But again, you want to make sure it's sturdy, otherwise just skip it because you don't want to be creating an environment where you can easily injure yourself. Next, I really like to have a couple of resistance bands on hand. Resistance bands are great because they can be excellent alternatives to machines. They're pretty portable, they take up minimal space, you can just take them with you anywhere you want. They're especially useful for rehab when it comes to injuries such as those to the shoulder, your knee, your hip. Generally, they're inexpensive and they come in a pack with different resistance levels. As with yoga mats, they come in a variety of different types. There's some with handles, there's some with cuffs for your ankles and your handles for your wrist. They're flat, they're rounded. When it comes to my usage with these bands, I tend to only use them anywhere away from my face. So I use them for leg exercises primarily, and that's because I get a little nervous when the elasticity is getting worn, and just because I've had an experience where I was using it to stretch out my leg behind me against a wall and it just snapped and hit the back of my head, so kind of was a little nerve-wracking. I guess I just need to rebuild my trust with these things. Next, a jump rope. This is one of my favorite ones. I feel like I'm saying that about all of these, but they're just so easy to have on hand and they give you such great workouts. So, jump ropes. They improve your coordination by making you focus on your feet. I used to do this a lot for my Krav Maga workouts, and I can tell you it's not always easy, but once you get into the rhythm, you really feel it. You feel the burn. It's a great HIIT workout as well. Jumping rope increases the strength and muscle around your feet and ankles, so it prevents injuries of your ankle and foot, so that's especially important if you're an athlete. Jump ropes burn a lot of calories. They're easy and portable. You can throw them in a bag just like the resistance bands, take them anywhere, go to any hiking scene, use them as a warm-up. I like to use the weighted ones just to get an extra workout, and they also have bearings in them, so it's adding speed. But keep in mind, when you get really aggressive, it can snap you, and maybe wear a long sleeve. Foam roller. A foam roller is used to do SMR, which is self-myofascial release. You can look into that because I'm just going through supplies, but it's basically like self-massage. It's gonna make you nice and limber, relaxed, break up knots, etc. Not only does foam rolling feel good, but it decreases soreness of your muscles. It improves the muscle tightness, reduces inflammation, and best of all, it improves your range of motion. So that's why I choose to do this both before and after my workouts. I keep one of these in the living room as well as by my bed because I like to use it as a little wind down, relaxation situation. Foam rollers are also fairly inexpensive and there's quite a variety of them. So feel free to do your research, and if you don't feel like doing research, I'm gonna leave a link in the description to Amazon and you can find all of these things or something better. Just trying to make it easy for you guys. As promised, here is your bonus tip. If you're trying to get more workouts in or struggling to find a time to do it or just want to do more, make your supplies/equipment as accessible as possible. I like to keep my stuff in a basket in the living room, so if I'm on the phone talking to somebody, I can just pick up a dumbbell, do some curls. If I'm watching TV, I can foam roll, or I can put on some resistance bands and do some leg workouts. I like to have the yoga ball by my desk so I could just sit on it, and if I'm bored, do crunches or something. And that way you're also knocking it out. If you're struggling to sit down and do a workout, you could even warm up by doing little things one by one throughout the day. As long as you're trying and as long as you're doing something. So as always, thank you for watching and have an amazing day.